Shin-Soo Choo. This is a special Show Your Cards episode. We haven't done one of these in a long time. Really looking forward to it. My name is Gabe Estel. I'm here with my co-hosts Dennis Levi Leach and Jonathan Getz. How's it going, guys?
Going good.
Groovy.
Good. Well, hey, baseball has started. The Rockies are clearly going to the World Series.
And break up the Nationals.
Yes. All right. So with these episodes, for those of you who haven't seen Show Your Cards before, we resurrect some baseball cards from our youth. Sometimes they could be a new card, too. I think we've done a couple new cards, but mainly they're older cards. And we kind of talk a little bit about how the cards are unique, or maybe a little bit of some anecdotal stuff about the players as well. So anyway, why don't we go ahead and get this party started? Jonathan, do you want to start us off, and then we'll go to Levi, and then I can close it out.
I'm going down to 1988 tops on this one, and it's an 87 record breakers. Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray hit switch hit home runs in consecutive games against the White Sox at Comiskey, no less. And I think he was the first. It says he was the first. Or it's technically the most consecutive games switch hit home runs. By most consecutive, that means 2, I believe.
Yeah.
And so it was he did that in May of '87 at Comiskey. So the winds must have been blowing out. At the
Good
time.
looking card.
That was at the old park. Yeah.
I had that card as well. I remember.
Good looking card.
Yeah.
I was 7 years old. It would have been, and I was like, "Those Murray brothers are awesome." It took me. I think I was like 10 years old, and I realized I was like, "There are not two Murrays." No.
Eddie and Eduardo. Yeah.
Eddie had a champion mustache throughout his career.
Oh, and that curl, man. He's got
curl,
soul glow going on there, man.
Yeah, he had solid mustache. I mean, he would have him going all the way down. This one's a bit more reserved, but he's got it with the flavor saver in there. And
Nice.
Eddie was representing with the facial hair throughout his entire career. Hall of Fame facial hair career for Eddie Murray.
Yes.
Did you, and his I think he's the all-time leader in sacrifice flies in the history of baseball.
Wow. There you
That's all I
go.
got.
That's a
all
good
I got.
stat.
Yeah.
Great player. All right, good stuff, and excellent Jerry curl as well, too.
Yeah.
By the way, yes. All right, so Levi, what about you?
Well, I'm going to talk about a new card, and my next two are going to be new. And it's from an old company, though. And so the little backstory is Donruss, one of my favorite brands when we were a kid. They basically, I don't know when exactly, but they stopped making cards for a long, long time. And last year they started again. And they basically, I guess this would be like their kind of a sophomore year since coming back with the 2015 set. And it's awesome. All the inserts are basically cards from different brands they once had. There's like studio inserts, there's elite inserts, there's different older looking Donruss cards. One I have is like a Nolan Ryan card, and it's like the 81 or 82 Donruss Nolan Ryan looking card.
Cool.
And they're doing those with newer players. I got a Buster Posey, one of those as well, in a pack. So if you see the new 2015 Donruss out there, I highly recommend picking them up. They're fun cards, and you get quite a few inserts per pack, really. And the first one I pulled was this guy here. It's
2015
Elite Series Jorge Soler.
Nice.
It's a good-looking card. It's got the little
Yeah.
rookie card symbol up in the corner because it's his first card there with Donruss. And
I like that lowercase d as the logo.
Oh,
too.
and that logo is kind of a throwback to the
Yeah.
logo.
Yeah.
And they've done an awesome job on their cards. And this is a diss to Topps, man. You need to stop hogging the license. MLB,
No
give them the teams, man, because they have to call everybody the Chicago Baseball Club or the Boston Baseball Club.
Right.
They can't use names or logos yet, but I think once they realize that Donruss is kind of putting out a better product,
Yeah.
I think they'll definitely want to hook up with them again.
I hope.
Because
back
back in the day, they handed out license to everybody. And they made Kmart baseball cards that had the logos and stuff. So it's like, come on.
Yeah, right. I don't know if it's baseball that's more to blame or if it's Topps. I don't know who's.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like a monopoly thing for sure.
Yeah.
Donruss is now owned by an Italian
Panini.
company. Yeah, Panini Group.
Yeah.
So it's like an Italian kind of collectible.
And actually, Panini is wealthy from a different stage. They have made their money across the world selling soccer cards, which is the biggest sport outside of the United States.
Right, but I've never seen any soccer cards, and I wanted to find some when I was over in Paris last year, but I never stumbled upon any.
Yeah, Panini. They made a lot of them.
Yeah.
Cool. Good deal.
So yeah, Gabe, your card here, buddy.
All right. Well, with this one, I actually found something I've forgotten I had, and it's actually a series of cards. I won't go through them all, but I found this when I was digging through last night. This Upper Deck Baseball 1991 Final Edition set.
High series, yeah.
High series. But I got the nice box, too.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I think that'll fetch you an extra 50 cents on eBay.
Right. And like I said, I won't go through all these, but the checklist on top has Reggie Sanders and I think Ryan Klesko. Yeah. Reggie Sanders and Ryan Klesko.
Oh, yeah.
Right here. And then, there's some other good ones in here. I've got minor league. They called some of these diamond skills, minor league diamond skills. Hall of Famer Pedro Martinez there.
Yes, I remember the diamond skills.
Good looking card.
Yeah. They're really cool cards. Royce Clayton is in here. Rondell White. So it's they're 1991 cards. So yeah, they're just really cool, and I like the fact that I had the box.
No kidding, man.
That
was a big day for you.
No kidding. I think for those of you from Petersburg, Petersburg, Illinois, I think I got it down at Merle's actually.
Did you?
So
a good deal.
I got the box in really good shape and everything here too. So
Sweet.
it was a joy to stumble across these again and look at some of the names that some of the people that materialized and other people that didn't. So
nice.
So that's mine. Yeah, the 1991 Final Edition set. It's 100 cards.
Yeah.
They did that for a few years. Upper Deck had a high series.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think from the onset they did it. 89, 90, 91. Yep.
Yeah, that was when that's kind of like around the time when the market started to get saturated too.
Yeah, they're like, how can we make extra money?
Well, yeah, and let's make all of these different series and just flood it. And now, all cards are pretty much worthless. So,
Well, and you go back and I have a price guide here, and it's like you'll look at say 91 Upper Deck, and it's like 700 or 800 cards in the set.
Yeah,
and that's one thing. The new Donruss that they're doing, it's basically like team highlights.
Yeah,
that you don't get every player on the team, and they throw in some of the classic like Hall of Fame players from your team, like a Ryan Sandberg card or a Tony Gwynn card.
Heavily curated.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only downside of that is when we were growing up, the joy of opening a pack was you didn't know who you were going to get. The fact that you got most of the Astros bullpen.
Tim Tuffle.
You had to get through until you possibly stumbled. You got a King Griffey Jr. or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was good and bad with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, excellent. Well, for those of you, show us your cards if you have some baseball cards on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. You can find us online at rockchew.com, or you can like our Facebook page, and then also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at rockinchew. So that's rock in as in Nancy, chew. All right, folks. Well, that is another episode of Show Your Cards. We'll see you again next time, and enjoy this first month of the baseball season. Adios.
See you.